Hello, this is Sanaa. All right. First 2021 check-in. Waiting for a few folks to join in. While I do that, waiting for a few folks to join in. Hi, everybody. It's Sanaa. I see some thumbs, some eyes. So I'm hoping that everyone is seeing me as I do this check-in for 2021. How is everybody? I'm busy as all get out. That's not a bad thing. So I'm going to be toggling between uh, LinkedIn and my back end studio to make sure that everybody can see me. Well, I'm here today because I have not checked in. It's already January 19th. I've been pretty quiet. I wanted to see what the HR Girlfriends community was up to, what's new, what's happening. Is everybody still frantic with all the things happening in our nation's capital? Is everyone getting ready for inauguration, especially if your company is headquartered in DC? There's just so much happening already, only 19 days into the new year. But I wanted to do this check in so that I could keep you up to date on what's happening, just in case you've been too busy, buried in all of the work you got ahead of you. So, first and foremost, if you're joining and can see me, I'd love to have you comment where you're joining in from. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Olivia. Hi. So, as my description says here, if you can see me on LinkedIn, or on Facebook. I'm doing a check in because I didn't know if you knew about our Spirit Week. This week, we're doing HR Girlfriend Spirit Week. And a part of Spirit Week is yesterday was Monday Fun Day, but today is tagging someone that you are glad you know virtually. But have yet to meet in person. And so I really want to foster more communication and connection as I always have. And I think the best way to do that is to just honor folks that we would normally be grateful for in our minds, but let's give them a shout out. I've done a little shout out on the post on LinkedIn for HR Girlfriend's page. I'm going to drop the link where you can do the same. And let's shout out a LinkedIn friend. I'll copy the link to the post. Let's shout out a LinkedIn friend that you are glad you know virtually, but have yet to meet. So, and if it's me, that's fine too. But I'm hoping that you pick someone that you have gotten advice from, or you just follow and they don't know how much you admire them. Let's tag a friend that you are glad to have met. I've dropped that link in the LinkedIn chat, so you can see that there. So that's HR Girlfriend Spirit Week. In order to get the Spirit Week lineup, so what we're doing tomorrow, what we're doing and the other days following through Friday, you have to be on the mailing list, and you can do that by joining on our website. You drop down to the footer at hrgirlfriends.com, join the website. If you were getting emails and don't know why you haven't been getting emails, maybe your lack of interaction has prevented you from getting that from your email server. Go ahead and do a quick search for hrgirlfriends.com in your email and try to re-engage us, and that should get you going. Or simply just go to our contact form and say, I think I should be getting it. I don't know why, and we'll help you out. The team is on board to get that going for you. So that's Spirit Week. The other thing I wanted to remind you about, or at least tell you, is that if you were not around at the end of last year where we kicked off Idea Exchange, oh my God, you've missed out. Because Idea Exchange was this idea born of how do we level up mentorship so that we can stop as HR professionals saying, I need a mentor, I need a mentor. Maybe we're not getting responses. Maybe people have good intentions to mentor us, but they just don't have the time. So, ID Exchange is designed for you as an HR professional to either give and or receive best practice from your peers. The attendees have come from the largest of organizations to the smallest. Everyone brings value based on their experience, skills, and abilities, and it's such an exciting environment. It is facilitated by the group. So it's a facilitator-less environment for the most part, but it is one of the best communal places to get good ideas, to ask questions. And so it really takes our virtual online communities that we're all in to the next level. Our next idea exchange is happening starting tomorrow, but we have tons of dates. If you want to get in on the idea exchange based on your availability, I'm going to drop in the link to register. You can also see more in the description for today's post. And I want you to tell your friends about it. This idea exchange coming up is all about HR consultancy practices. A lot of people have 21 goals of either starting an HR consultancy, even if it's for part time income, or they want to take advantage of the diversity, equity, inclusion increase in work and want to figure out how to get in and use their skill set towards that. Or maybe you just enjoy, recruiting in handbooks and you want to offer that service to an organization and make money doing it. This is a place for you because we're going to be sharing our best practices, what's working. A lot of people ask me how I grew my organization, HR Girlfriends. I'm always candid. And I won't be on all the idea exchanges. So I want to be upfront about that. But the ones I will be on, you'll have an opportunity to sort of ask questions of myself and of other consultants that will be on the exchange to share their ideas and best practice. And so starting a business is not for the faint of hearts, even if it's for part time income. And you just want to make sure that you get the best advice because it is, in theory, a great idea, but it's a lot more work than some anticipate. So you just want to make sure you're ready for that. So the idea exchange is happening. It's coming up. We have several dates. So whether you're on the East Coast, West Coast, or somewhere in between, find your spot for that. And so what have I been up to besides that? Just getting more programming together for HR Girlfriends, working on more relationships. You may have seen I have a partnership with an organization called Read It For Me. I love Read It For Me. If you have not seen our newsletter or some recent social media, you have to get on Read It For Me. It is complimentary to you as someone who signs up, but it is such a fascinating and new way of getting the best content out of a book without reading the whole book. So if you enjoy Audible, if you enjoy reading, this is going to level up. You can get those 50 books in a year or whatever goal you have without the hard challenge of finding the time. Each book that they go over for leadership and development of all professionals. You can be in HR, you can be in benefits, simply business development, really wherever you are, but obviously primarily for HR Girlfriends, we're focused on human resources and leadership. You can get in, get the best content within 12 minutes and the themes of a book, really get the takeaways that you need to make change. Not only that, but there are mentoring peer groups that you can deep dive on any of the books that are offered. So please take advantage of our relationship with Read It For Me, Read It For Me, and you can learn more in our newsletter. We have our newsletter come out twice a week. Tuesdays is the rundown where we have quite a number of topics and insightful affirmations and other content. And then we have three things that comes out on Thursday where we highlight only three things. We know Thursdays is the day before Friday. It's the wind down period. We don't want to overwhelm you, but we also don't want you to miss out on some good content and means for connection. So that's always a plus. So what's going on with you guys? While I'm telling you all about what I'm doing, what are you up to? Hi, Christina, Marilyn, Nicole's in New York, Susan. Hi, Susan. Tell Crystal I said hi. Hi, Safina, Kareen. Hi. Shayna's in Georgia. Brooke, would you believe I now live in San Diego? Oh, that was the other thing I'm up to, guys. I moved to San Diego from the DC area November 1st, and I love it. Love, love, love it. I feel more creative. I finally honored my call to do something with the cold winters. Hi, Tamara. It has been forever, Tamara. Um, Olivia, watching the arrival of Biden at Joint Air Force Base as we speak. Yep. Watching the arrival. Tanya's in Alabama. Yadira. Hi, Yadira. God, it's been forever. Laurel, Melinda. Hi, Melinda. We got Brooks in Tacoma. Linnell's in Georgia. Kiana is in, I think, Kiana, you're in New York, but thank you for checking in. Yes, I've relocated. So I started 2021 in my new San Diego location and I love it. So I want to challenge everybody at the sound who could hear the sound of my voice. There is never going to be a better time than the present moment in which you think and or are inspired to do something different with what you have going on, to just do it. And so whether it's changing jobs, changing your state, moving to a bigger location so you can stop being cramped in your new office for virtual work, just do the thing. I knew no one when I moved to San Diego in November, and that was a good thing. I have felt no less connected. The weather's beautiful, the business community is strong, and I get to really grow the West Coast opportunities here for HR girlfriends. So I'm also teaching a lot of diversity. Oh my God, guys, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging on fire. And I'm definitely going to be doing an idea exchange coming up about that so that I can share some of the insights that I'm learning as a facilitator trainer of amazing content, really best practice diversity, equity, and inclusion training. Some things that I have learned are so insightful, having conversations with leadership around. Um, the business case, all of those things are going to be in the next idea exchange. And so, in order to get in the idea exchange, you either have to check our event calendar, see when the next date is, or get on our mailing list and get the newsletter. So, what else is everybody up to? Anything noteworthy? Anybody doing anything exciting? Um, let's see. But tomorrow's idea exchange, I hope to see as many of you on there. You will not be disappointed. So if you're interested in growing your already existing HR consulting practice, or you want to start one, or you're like, you know what, I could use additional income. I love my current job, but more money would be nice. And since I probably will never really get all I'm absolutely worth from my employer, how do I use my same skills I'm giving my employer and turn those over to the free market and make more money doing that? This is a great way to get that going. I'll share some. I'm a work smarter, not harder person. So whenever I do get on the idea exchanges, if you happen to be on with me, I'm going to share some really great tips. Hopefully, that will sort of cut out the crazy and get you right to where you need to be. But other than that, that's it. Just look out for our Spirit Week. Tomorrow we have more Spirit Week activities, but today I'd love to encourage you to drop in. This is tag a virtual friend on LinkedIn that you never met. Glad you know. Okay. So I'm dropping this in the chat so that you can contribute. Tag somebody that you're glad you know virtually but never met in person. Um, so that's it. That's all I got for you. It's the quick check-in. If you want to reach out to us, you know how to do that, hrgirlfriends.com. And I look forward to what 2021 has in store for all of us. And I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.